to Super Pat World. It is time for some Endless Expert on a Monday afternoon. It sure is a Monday afternoon, chat. I can confirm this is a Monday afternoon for sure. It certainly feels like a Monday afternoon. It definitely feels like a Monday afternoon. Which isn't a good thing. Not really a compliment to the day. Just a fact. What's up, K. Borowski? Hey, Troy. Troy, my boy. What's going on, Mary? Hey, Samuel. You got a case of the Mondays going? It is Monday. It most certainly is. What's up, Sebastian? Are they stopping level creation? I don't think so. I hadn't heard that. Did you hear something or read something that suggested that? Good afternoon. Sissy, what's for dinner today? It's going to be lasagna, Troy. I'm on my third and final frozen tray of lasagna from my second mom. So for the next 4 days, today included, I get lasagna for dinner. In fact, right at 5, I'm going to put it in the oven. What's up, Brandon? Thought you heard me say that. I can't imagine what I said that sounded anything like that. What's up, Lorraine? So then it's a definite no. I definitely never meant to suggest that they're stopping level creation. What's up, Ty? You're on a boat leaving Catalina Island, heading back to your ship. Oh my gosh, Ty, that's right, the cruise. I hope it's an awesome time. Big shout out to Ty. Big shout out to Ty. All right, we're almost ready to start this party. We're almost there. Just got to tell YouTube that we'll be playing, guess what game, chat? Mario Maker 2. And we'll actually be playing on the Nintendo Switch too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What's going on, Jason? Fish and chips for you. Haven't seen you forever. Great to see you, Jay. Happy Thanksgiving to the Canadians. There you go, Taylor. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to anyone celebrating Thanksgiving. Thanks for all the likes. Yeah. What's up, Jess? Thanks for the heart to share. Thank you, Score Bunny, for the heart. Good afternoon, Raffaello. What's up, Jess? I see you on the vertical. There's Yeah on the vertical. Troy is eating Cornell chicken right now, and then later it's going to be chicken wings and potato skins while watching Monday Night Football. There you go, Troy. Sounds like you got a nice night ahead of you. What's up, David? Great to see you. Big shout out Rock City. ROC. And the place to be. All right. Double tap that like button, or double tap the screen or hit a like button. Do something like that. Do something like that. And let's get it going here. We got 45 lives, 1,099 clears. Pretty good start. Pretty good. Thank you for the followage, Mary. What's up, Marie? Have you seen the Ottawa Senators game? No, I'm not much of a sports guy. I'm not against them, but not into them. Thanks again, Spacer. All right. Let's get it going here. 45 lives, 1,099 clears. Puzzle solving multiplayer. I don't like the looks of it. Is that what you do? You lure him over and then do that? Huh. Well, we could do this. Oh my gosh, you almost got me, buddy. All right. Dee-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba. Oh, boy. Where are we going? Whoop. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. You got me. Whoop, not this way. Hope it's here. All right. Troy's over on YouTube. All right, we got the clear. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just hit 11 hundo here, David, right here live. What's up, Erica Gobble? Big shout out to Erica G. Okay, I hope your team won there, Marie. I don't know what was going on there, but we hit 11 hundo. I know that much. There we go. Thank you, David. Okay, 47 lives, 1,100 clears. Let's get back to 50. Let's get back over 50. That's my comfort zone in this game. Hit that like button for me. Double tap the screen. Thanks, Erica G. Oh, boy. 8 people been here. 1 person liked it. 10-second world record. Thanks, Suze. Interesting. Okay. Any chance this is right? No. No, I don't think that was right.
Oh, no!
Oh, boy. The fact that there's a hidden one here makes me not trust anything. Now we have a key. We'll leave a comment to let the people know. Only a 10-second world record, though, so I don't think I'm doing it right. What's up, George? No, what is this? You gotta go past both arrows at the beginning, and after you get the key, go down where you got the key. Okay, I think I follow. There's the key. And so we go down below from here. And we can bring an extra pow. I only see one arrow, though. That's the only concern I have. Go past both arrows at the beginning. But I don't see the second arrow. I see the first arrow. Because then you said, then after you get the key, go down from where you got the key, which we got right here. Aha. I think we got it. Aha. Now. All right. Thank you, David.
Mario time.
Saved us a skip. Cost a couple lives, but we're still mostly in the safe zone. So I guess the extra power was for nothing? I don't know. 45 lives, 1,101 clears. Thanks, Spacer. Thanks, Jess. You're counting the beginning arrow. Oh, what's up, Em? Just in time. 4 people been here, 1 person liked it, 3-minute world record. Saw Castle. Seems appropriately titled. I kind of... Oh, boy. All right, this seems like it might be well done. think I want to jump over. Yeah, buddy, what was I doing? I guess I just was assuming go to the coins. Thanks for the hot kiwi. Why'd you do that, Pat? That was so foolish. That was quite foolish. Okay. What's up, Erica? Taking back 0 records, and it's not for lack of effort. Yeah, I gotta get back to the game. Thanks, Kiwi. I am still working through my midlife crisis, chat. I'm working through it. I am working through it. But I am thankful. I feel like when I always imagined midlife, oh gosh. Wow. When I imagined a midlife crisis, like when I'd see it on TV, I feel like it was always centered around like dealing with your mortality and just getting old. Whereas that by itself, I don't really mind that. That I'm cool with. I've already outlived enough of my friends and family to know just how blessed I am just to still be here. Never mind have all my limbs be relatively healthy. So all that I'm good with. My issue is being in such rough financial and romantic shape at this age. That's where I'm struggling. Because I never in a million years imagined still being single at this age. And definitely, see, I've been someone who refused to get in debt. I've lived the vast majority of my life with 0 debt because I just, if I don't have the money, I don't get it. What's up, Tracy? Oh. Oh, no. Wow. This went from bad to worse. We got options. This is just coins. Okay. So I don't... I share that with you just to clarify. Because if I heard someone say they're having a midlife crisis, I'd think, oh, they're just struggling with their mortality. What is this? No, bro. That hurts. But we thank you for the checkpoint, at least. I'm still getting a like. That was less of a troll. That was readable. If I was paying more attention. Your uncle's been single most of his life. He just started dating in his 50s. There you go, Spoon. That's one way to do it. That is one way to do it. Oh, so now I don't have the advantage of the fire flower. I see. The top path was easier if you had the fire flower there. What's up, Dave? Nice, Pat. Not nice, Pat. No, you forgot! I was rushing. The good news is we have an extra one up, so that we wouldn't have gotten had we finished it when we should have. So, we're still okay. I'm tempted to just grab these coins. No, don't do that, because you really want the mushroom for this jump. This jump. There we go. Nice! Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now I actually can afford to grab these coins. Look at that! Nice, Pat. Very efficient. Very efficient. But yeah, it's also... There's a strange dynamic, the idea of starting a new relationship at this stage of the game. Like, a lot of the people my age... They already own a house. Okay, this is where I needed to wait. Here we go. What's going on, David Williams? What's up, Jinkies? Been a while. Nice to see you. You're looking to get ready for a possible sub tomorrow. Rob and I started with sore throats. Just found out the strep is going around. Ugh. Well, better to get it done together. Hey, thanks, Miss K. Shout out to you over on TikTok. Just if you compare it to... You know, when you're dating in your teens and your 20s, you're all kind of figuring things out together. You know what I mean? But now that you're in the 30s and 40s, now there's a lot of people already been married at least once, already have a house, already have kids. That becomes almost the norm at this age. So that's part of the intimidating part, and just the acceptance of like, wow, I find myself in an interesting spot here. You haven't seen a stream in so long that you got married. There you go, Jinkies. Congratulations. Congratulations. There we go, Jess. Thanks for the well wishes to the one and only Double Star Mom 35. Thanks, Mary and M. 45 lives, 1,102 clears. We haven't had to skip yet. I like that. In 13 minutes, I have to, a real test of skill, I have to put in the lasagna. Don't let me forget, chat.
Oh, no.
Okay, looks like it's 3 shell jumps. Never did yourself at your 30 years of life. The feeling behind. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting other position. Are you kidding, bro? Oh my gosh. How many tries do I want to give this?
Oh, no.
I'm giving it one more. There's a dev exit at the beginning! Okay, here's what we'll do. I'll get the clear here. We'll leave the comment. For context, not for lack of try, just never worked out. Totally and very valid. There are certainly many with that same story. But totally valid to feel behind, but ultimately probably less behind than you really are. In some ways, there are some huge advantages. So it's a pros and cons situation in your situation. You're going to have less baggage going in. You know what I mean? That's the cost. You get more experience, but you're going to come with more baggage, more trust issues, more stuff like that. What's going on, Balin? Just got back from taking your dog to PetSmart. Nice. They let the dogs in there? Yeah, that's right. Wow, I haven't been in a pet store in so long. Hi, hey, what's going on, Adeline? Robin rested today. Watch Kiki's delivery service. How'd she like it? Has she already seen it? Love that one. I was just randomly singing Howl's, not singing, but having it in my head, Howl's Moving Castle. Do 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 do. Man, the voice is hurting. Okay. Did I leave the comment? I think I did. Okay. But now I'll beat it outside the run for real. That's kind of a good compromise. Thank you, Clumsy. The dev exit could be... We got the world record. What do you know? Okay. Didn't have to use a skip. And we're just going to knock it out right here. I just needed to hold the jump button. A pixel perfect? This is not pixel perfect, bro. Thankfully. Hold on. We had it next try anyway. What's up, Jesse? Still can't type on Facebook. You're on YouTube now. Okay, that's probably a good call. It's probably a good call. I'll be really curious to see how this whole Facebook gaming thing shakes out. I didn't like the dev exit. Have you liked the stream yet, chat? Hit that like button for me. All right. 44 lives, 1,103 clears. 9 minutes until I got to put the lasagna in. Don't let me forget. Thanks, George and Sharon. Sharon! 44. Oh, copyright claim. And it's uncleared. Oh, gosh. Dev exit for that? Yeah. Well, they also thought it was a pixel perfect level, DT Spies. So I think probably a kid. This is my guess. But shout out to one of my favorite level creators in the game, DT Spies, Death to Spies. over on Twitch or on X. He's unbelievable. There you are, Sharon. Sharon! Okay, let's put... Did I mention that I got a copyright claim from 2021 the other day? JD lasagna, yeah. My second mom made me 3 trays of homemade frozen lasagna. So I've been having it for dinner in 4 servings Monday through Thursday. So I've had 2 weeks of lasagna for dinner Monday through Thursday, and I'm going into week 3 today. And I'm still looking forward to it just as much, maybe even more. Maybe even looking forward to it more now that I've gotten into the habit of it. I'm not someone, I'll be honest with you, chat, not someone with a huge craving for variety. That happened to Game and Band Director 2 from 2022. The order for is Princess Mononoke. Oh, that's good. Cat Returns, awesome. Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service. Wow. That's an excellent top 5. Mine is probably very similar. What's going on, Cameron? There you go, Jesse. Okay. David, look behind the scenes of this level and let me know. I'd likely have to look. So, especially since it's uncleared, I'm going to just take the hit, and especially since I haven't skipped yet this stream, I'm just skipping this. Then we don't have to worry about copyright claim music. We don't have to worry about looking behind the scenes, and then I'm pausing the game, looking at this. Okay, I got to take this door. Eat lasagna every day of the week. Is that why your name's John Lasagna? I never imagined it was actually connected to the food, which is foolish. Certainly, it should have been the first thought. But I guess it just John Lasagna sounds like such a... I assumed it was like a character. Sounds like a real... Oh, no, it's because your last name sounds like lasagna. There you go. Hey, Tin! Said anyone ever tell me I look like Robert Downey Jr.? Here's the interesting thing, Tin. In my real life, only one person in my real life has ever said that to me. But since I've been a streamer, I get that comment on one of my reels or TikToks about twice a month. I average 2 a month of someone new saying I look like Robert Downey Jr., which I take as a huge compliment. So, yeah, that's the answer, Tin. Nice to meet you. Heard a weird rumor Facebook's not doing Facebook gaming? Yeah, that ain't no rumor, my friend. That's confirmed. That's true. That's a real one. What's up, Michael? That's true. Mario's everyday work routine. But what's unclear is exactly what that means. Like, right now, I'm a Facebook gaming partner. When the program ends, I'm just going to be a Facebook page. And so that'll be the question as to what exactly that means and looks like. Which is unfortunate because I got 60,000 followers over there. What do I got on Twitch? Like 1,000? I don't have even 10,000 anywhere else. So it is a little unfortunate. Hey, Erica Gobble agrees. Says, I never noticed that before. You do kind of look like him. There we go. Big shout out RDJ, my boy. 82 people been here, 6 people liked it, 56-second world record. Shan's on into lasagna. That's fair. It's not for everybody. Not much is. I'd say nothing is, in fact. Mario's everyday work routine. Wow. Okay, looks like I'm going to need this. Now we're going to do this to reset it waking up. Now, if I did this right, I could... Pat, don't try to cheese it. Why don't you just do it? That explains why you can't check it on Facebook. Yeah, Michael. Facebook's kind of breaking apart there. No trouble locks, but well, you think there may be a hidden power up there. It is. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we're going to do that. No, maybe... I thought a star was going to come for me. I think I need to start. Are we making lasagna soup tomorrow? I never had lasagna soup. That sounds pretty good. That sounds getting annoying fast, chat. Against the gray blocks. Oh, like here? There we go. We got our 3 1-ups. Anything up here? No. We got a checky. Oh, my goodness. Thanks, David. You never made it before? Hope it turns out good. I'd love to try it. Can you save me a plate? Or a bowl, rather? I'm not really into soup, but lasagna soup, I might make an exception for that. All right, what am I doing here? Going here? Uh-oh. I need an on-off switch. Will you put that shell down so politely, killed me? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I had to treat it with care. There we go, left. Michael saw it. Thanks, Wolf. Oh my gosh. That 10 coin's not worth it. I'd rather have 92. And now I should just go up here. And now I have to take damage. What's up, Max Sauce? Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. There we go. I just heard that it was Thanksgiving Canada. Shout out to everybody celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you. And thankful for Canada. You need the pow at the end. It's up top. There's an on-off in the vines. Wait, you need pow at the end. It's up top. Up top at the end? Or up top over here at the stars? Wow, sorry, chat. We're getting a lot of levels with some hidden stuff, maybe. We're about to lose the, We're about to lose the power. How do you like that move? Okay, here's a Shelmet. Up top at the end. I hope it's a Shelmet. No! Now I understand. What's up, Lewis? Was there a checkpoint? We're losing live. We were almost at 50 a second ago. Okay. The good news is we know what to do now. What's up, TJ? Thanks for the follow. See ya. See ya. Hey, I don't remember you here. Beep-a-doop-bop-bow. Yeah, I got a birthday coming up. And I'm trying to figure out what I'd like to do. Like with my friends and family for that. Well, yeah, a little Boston accent there, Tin. I'm over in Massachusetts, a.k.a. Taxachusetts. That's where I'm residing. Oh, that's way better. Okay, so now here's what I need to do. Now I'm ready. Whoa! Look at with 99 coins. How you like me now, chat? $99 coins. Shout out to the lurkers as well. Appreciate you lurking. Keep on lurking in the free world. Did I like that? No. No. If I would have liked it if that ending, if they could have just given me a reset door. That I felt like the punishment didn't fit the crime there. Okay. Get it out of there. Another page down. Here I go. Turn the page just in time to put the lasagna in. Hold on, chat. And there it is! Jess with the super chat right in time. You're unbelievable, Jess. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. I'll be right back. You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support.
Success. Thanks again, Jess. And thanks for the GG. Taylor, David, what's up, J-Man? Thanks, M, George, Sharon, Susie, Joanna, and Baylor. Okay, 46 lives, 1,104 clears, 1 skip so far this stream. Welcome back, welcome back. Wow, PewDiePie. 30-second challenge from PewDiePie. Oh, well done. 46 people been here, 3 people liked it, 21-second world record, which means we have 8 seconds to spare. Is this going to be a star? No. Okay, then am I supposed to do this? How you like that, chat? There's a 1 up. Okay. No! Why did I think you were gonna have a parachute? Well, I like this. It's very punishing, but I do like the level design. PewDiePie, yeah, well, he had a family. He started a family. Here we go. That's a problem. Okay. Thwomp is... Okay, now what? No! Wait! We got a small chance at redemption. Is 2 seconds enough? No. Did PewDiePie play Mario Maker 2? No. No, I don't think he ever played. I don't think this is anything to do with actual PewDiePie. I thought it was so interesting, his series of learning to draw. I was very impressed with his results. Okay, we're in much better shape this time. Uh-oh. Cartman, thanks for the follow over on TikTok. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a little punishing, but I thought it was really good. Hey, remember that? I've watched him since 2005, yeah. He's been around a long time. Started out making, like, scary game content. I think Dashy was the same way. Thanks for the heart, Cartman. Thanks, Sharon and Sebastian. 45 lives, 1,105 clears. Thanks, William. Thanks, Yaya. What else we got? Pretty good run of levels. Hard platforming. That's my favorite. We need a POW to finish. Another speed run. Only 4 seconds to spare here. 31 people been here. Two people liked it. 25-second world record. Oh. No! That was a disaster. I'm cooked here. If I can get to the POW, I can get 1-ups. No! I could have made that so worth it.
Oh, no.
Yoshi at the end, nice. All right, well, interesting. Oops, again. How did I instantly jump off of Yosh? That's what I was trying to do, chat. Sorry about that, Em. Oh no, 2 donuts at the end. Is it 2? If it's 2, we're okay. If it's 3, we're in trouble. bro. So we don't need Yoshi, but we want Yoshi. Yoshi, you're coming with me, bro. You're coming with me, bro. No! Come with me, Yosh! We're still gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Yes. With Yosh. Grab the fire with Yosh for the bomb. That's a good idea. You're all set in case you have to be gone tomorrow. Robin's a bit nervous for the strep test. That's fair. Shout out to Robin. That was interesting. We'll give it a like for you, buddy. Thanks, Dots. Textbook. It's classic. Thanks, Mary, Em, and Sharon. And sorry about that, Troy. Yeah, Facebook situation's a rough one. 44 lives, 1,106 clears.
Let's go.
Nombus Grumbus? I don't know if I said that right. 107 people betting, 7 people liked it. 15-second world record. Is that the idea? Could just keep going. Ooh, 1-ups. I gotta start from lower. Alright. And there's a checkie. Nice, Pat. Whoa! Alright. We're gonna wait. This is one time I think it's in our best interest to wait. Same here. Okay, this looks like a don't stop situation. Aha. Oh, I already have the 3 1-ups. Okay. Worked out. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Sure. Sure. There we go. Thanks, Spacer, Marion M. Thanks, Sharon. 47 lives, 1,107 clears, only 1 skip so far this stream. And it was an uncleared hidden stuff or maze level. I made this in Olive Garden? I wonder if that's true. Bring the Switch to the Olive Garden? Make a level? Interesting. 19 people been here, 1 person liked it. 50-second world record. What's up, Andy? You worried about me? That's sweet of you, Andy. Appreciate you, man. I'm alright, just out of my mind. I'm just totally out of my mind. Alright, what do we have here? Okay. Huh. I don't like that I can't see from there. Okay, here we go. Had to get low. That's what I was afraid of. I think I should have gone higher there. Haven't been to Olive Garden in a while. You remember loving it as a kid? It is so good. That you know what just brought that up the other day was someone bringing up fried lasagna. They have an appetizer called fried lasagna, and it's so ridiculously good. Not good for you, but it sure tastes good. You know what? You know what I would always get? I would always get the tour of Italy. I like to take the tour. Get a little... So wait. Is there anything? No. I could do this. Maybe that's the idea. All right. That's close, David.
Oh, yeah.
Tour of Italy. You get chicken parm. You get lasagna and an Alfredo pasta, I think. It's definitely, you're bringing some home. Whenever I go out to eat, I always factor in at least a full serving of leftovers. I order strategically that way. I'd say every time I've gone out to eat in the past 30 years, I've always brought home at least a full meal. Got into that habit way, way young. But I'm so glad I did, because not only do you end up eating a little less while you're out, you get a whole second round. You gotta love round two. Sometimes round two is better than round one. You never know. Okay, I'll give that a like. A little unclear at that one part. Thanks, Mary, David, Marshall, M, and Susie, and George. That's your tour, too. There you go, Suze. Thanks, Spasa and Yaya. 47 lives, 1,108 clears.
Let's go.
A Misty Sky. Two bob-ombs gotta go. Where you at? From Gladiator. I haven't watched that movie in a while. Oh, my goodness, Chad. I watched this movie called La La Land. You ever heard of that one? Ryan Gosling. Emma Stone. It won, like, every award possible. No! Give me a zebra! A zebra. Give me a zebra. If that's the first jump, that makes me instantly want to skip it and play it outside the run. Because we know there's no checkpoint. It's a 50-second level. I got to imagine there's at least 2 more parts like that. Could be wrong, but since we've only skipped once this stream, we're going to test my theory right now. There's our second skip, and we're going to go play that outside the run. And I'll put up the level code in case you want to give it a try. La La Land's so good, isn't it? La La Land is awesome. Erica gobbled those as well. When I was in L.A., you rode the Angel's Flight because of that movie. That's so cool. I think George said 200 stars, but it disappeared. Okay, sorry about that, George. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you big time. You were the super styling star does for you. La La Land. Wow. This is my main complaint. My main complaint about La La Land is the first 20 minutes. It has such a slow start. If I hadn't already been committed, I would have just turned it off within the first 15 minutes. And been like, nah, this ain't for me. It's really right around 25 minutes in. That's when it really gets going. And from that point on, I was 100% hooked in. And I'm sure now, if I went back and rewatched it, I'd probably appreciate the first 20 minutes more. But the point, it's like The Office. If you suggest someone try watching the show The Office, the American version, if they start season 1, episode 1, high likelihood they're going to be like, meh, not for me. In fact, I did that very thing twice, years apart, before finally watching more than that and then falling in love with The Office. But now, after the fact that The Office is my favorite TV show, now the first season is my favorite season. I think it's only 6 episodes, but some of my favorite stuff is now in that first season. So it's interesting how sometimes it's hard to appreciate the beginning of things. Then you get through it all, and then it makes it easier to appreciate. It's a weird dynamic there. There's a hidden Yosh in the main section, very end after the blue pipe. Okay, you got some secrets here, Gladiator. Starts pretty slow, picks up. The opening dance number in the traffic? Yeah. Reminds me of Across the Universe. That's another, like, musical-style movie I love. When you take the blue pipe, there's a hidden fire flower right after the gray ceiling. Okay, we got all types of stuff. Ending makes you sad? Well, I like, I actually really appreciate movies that don't give you the happy ending just to give you the happy ending. What's up, Eric? Felt that way about Star Trek DS9. I didn't see that. What's up, Robert? On YouTube Vertical. Like 500 Days of Summer. Requiem for a Dream definitely doesn't have a happy ending, but it's probably one of the least family-friendly movies we could possibly mention. So we'll pretend I didn't just say that. But yeah, the point is, I am down with a... Oh, what is this? Is this a maze? Oh, there's the hidden fireflower. So, Star Trek Enterprise, once you watched it all, then you had an easier time appreciating the beginning that you first didn't love? Eric, haven't seen you in a month, you don't believe? Oh, no. I might be over this before I even start. We'll give it a little more, but this might have been an even better skip than I realized. Where do you want me to go, bro? Oh. Look at that. Well, look at that. Ah, now there must be one on the other side? Okay, hold on. That's actually pretty cool. Where you taking me, bro? I want to go up into the clouds. I was afraid it was a soft lock. There we go. Wait, why did that not count? I just realized I'm not getting credit for either one. Now that you took the POW out, you can't win. I guess I don't understand. I thought that was taking the bob-bombs out. You need to take the bob-bombs out. I don't get it. The bombs, they don't blow, Roy. You didn't let them... Oh, I have to do that and then wait. Thankfully, they respawned and that counted. Okay. I rushed it. Whoa. I was thinking I just had to knock that bad Larry out. But you gotta wait. Okay. There it is. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. That one, it's so funny how much of a misrepresentation the first three jumps were. Now that I've done it, hey, this is very fitting, very appropriate, because now that I've completed the whole level, now I can appreciate the beginning a little more. Still seems a little random. I don't know why you wouldn't throw the Z in there, but I think that was a cool idea. I do think it was a cool idea. And I'm glad that it let me reset. Thanks, David, Mary, Em, and Susie. Okay, thanks, Roy. We've only got 10 minutes before I gotta have lasagna. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. Let's try just my region. Let's try that. Crunchy tacos. Sauce Pow! The legend! Perfect. Sauce Pow comes by the stream every now and then. Big shout out to Sauce Powder on his third account. What's up, Robbie? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right, what do we have here? Sauce. Okay, understood. You gotta hold back. That's what the one-up's teaching you. Because you have to pull back to get it, and then not that. Not that. Speaking of lasagna, I talked so much about lasagna that Google suggested best lasagna recipe ever to you the other day. That's pretty funny. I think I'm supposed to kick the shell to the right. I'm supposed to hold on to the spring. Yeah. And then I have to be holding right as soon as I make contact with the shell. Like so. Okay. I have to stall just right. I don't want to make contact with the falling shell until we're down low. Close. I was too late, though. It happens a little faster than I was anticipating. Oh! I pulled back too much. See, the closer you can get without hitting that thing, the easier it is. But that's easier said than done. There we go. Oh, and then drop the spring. What's up, John? What kind of lasagna am I having? It's just straight up lasagna. Beef lasagna. The classic beef lasagna. With some mozzarella on top. How you like that save? Oh, I needed to hold the jump button. I didn't notice the spiny. Looks like the spring will go on the spikes. You called it, Marshall. Oh, gosh. All right, sauce means business here. It's a saucy lad. Whoop! All right. Keep holding the jump button, but don't get so close to the munches. What's up, Rich? Nice to see you over on TikTok. Got it. 1, 2. Z! Okay. You stream only an hour now? Yeah. Yeah, after working full-time, like, once I hit, like, 9 months or so, I had filled my routine so much that doing the 2-hour stream, I never had enough time to do everything. Oh, I missed. Like trying to get my little 20-minute mental health walk in. Gotta make dinner. Do whatever chores there are for that day. I honestly have no idea how parents do it. You have... I genuinely am blown away. Oh, gosh. Because I feel like I have barely enough time just to take care of me in the house. There we go. Oh, I underjumped it. All right, we're making progress. You can eat lasagna every day because that's the best food to me. Andy, I'm right there with you, bro. Lasagna's tough to beat. Sauce, cheese, and noodles. Or I should say sauce, cheese, and pasta. Am I teaching again? No, I wish, Rich. I would be a much happier man if that's what I was doing. I'm doing something that pays much, much better, but I'm much, much worse at it. And I'm so stressed out minute to minute, hour to hour. And I'm burning out. If you want to know the truth, I am burning out. Whereas the saving grace when it comes to being when I was a special educator, as difficult and stressful as it got, it was always for such an important purpose, like literally a human life. Like, the better I did at my job, the better somebody else's life was. You know what I mean? When the stakes are that, it makes it so much easier for me anyways, and for my brain, to deal with everything that goes along with it. Whereas at most jobs, you're just making the boss money. There we go. You know what I mean? You're just making the boss money. That ain't anywhere near the same stakes. Oh, I misunderstood. You gotta jump off the, So, Rich, that's the long-winded answer to am I teaching again? I wish I was. But if I was, I would have had to already sell my house. I would have had no chance at affording my own house. And that's after being a special educator for 10 years. Still made very little. But when I got this house, I was married and we had 2 incomes, and it was very manageable then. But now that it's just me, little old me, and now that streaming, streaming used to be a lot different. Oh, buddy. Streaming used to be a lot different. Like, there was, oh my gosh, there was one month I made, it was like $8,000 in a single month. Way back. That was like late 2021, I want to say. And more than half of that came all from Facebook, I want to say. Because they had so many different promotions running. And I was getting the push, so it was a perfect combo. One of them was like a $20 bonus for every $5 sub you got. It was crazy. And so the thing is, it's just like, you ever try investing in anything, stocks, crypto, whatever? And while it's going up, you're like, oh, I can expect this to keep going up. But what you fail to recognize is there's a point where it starts to go down. There we go. And that was the exception, not the rule. Hey, we're still going. Oh my gosh. Stars Fest, that was another one. And you came through huge for me on that one, Em. When they would literally double every star party. That was incredible. So yeah, anyways, what I'm trying to express is there was a time when it seemed like... There we go. This is very cool. It seemed like I was going to be able to count on at least $5,000 a month. Guaranteed. But little did I know, that was only true for maybe 3 months. Oh, gosh. Very short amount of time. And what's ironic, the way it all played out, is immediately following that, it was a steep decline, all the way down to not even making my mortgage. Never mind everything else. Wow, this is crazy. And I was believing, you know what? It'll come back around. Things comes in waves. There's peaks and valleys. You had a nice little peak there with all the little bonuses. Now you're in a valley. You just gotta stick it out, stay consistent, and it'll go back up. And that's when I started saying things like, you know what? I'm sticking with Facebook no matter what, going down with the ship, saying all that kind of stuff. And it just got worse and worse from there. To the point that then I started making less than half the mortgage. Then I'm going into debt trying to... Anyways, this is going off the rails. What even started this? Oh, we're just talking about the whole timeline here from streaming and what streaming used to be. Whatever. But hey, here comes Thanks so much. Coming through the stars now. You are the superstar of the Star Drops for you. And I apologize if any of that sounds like complaining, chat. That's not how I meant it. But he teaches a very underpaid job for the amount of work. Exactly, Rich. Exactamundo. Okay, so you can clearly get too much distance there. If you hold right too early, you miss it. I almost feel like I'm getting a little extra air now. Reminiscing what once was, yeah. But I also feel like, timing-wise, it was very unfortunate that it was right as... The stream was doing its best right as... Is that right? No. The stream was doing the best as the marriage was doing the worst, when it was finally getting to, okay. And that did not help my ability to bring the right energy. So yeah, it's been an interesting run. But shout out to everyone. I know some of you have been around long enough to follow along with that story, and it's really cool to have had you along for the ride. So I appreciate you. And if you're relatively new, I still appreciate you too. And there we go. Thank you, Steady Duck Gaming, coming through with the 20 bits. Thanks for the support. You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support.
Okay, that's progress. Here for the journey, Kiwi. You sure are. You sure are. Love that. It's a very satisfying level. I wonder if I need to avoid the last one and try to hit the second to last height for the height. Oh gosh. Here, back then and now. There you go, Suze. You've definitely been along for the journey. Lasagna isn't burning though. I cook 99.9% of everything I cook in the toaster oven. And part of the beauty of the toaster oven is it turns off. And in this case, especially since... There we go. Especially since it's frozen lasagna. If anything, it's an advantage to get the cheese a little extra crunchy. Hey! Now I see it's the timing. Okay, later, George. But thank you, Jess. I like a little burnt cheese. I don't like many things burnt. Like, I do not like burnt Cheez-Its. No. No. That's a no for me. I know they have the extra toasty entire box of burnt Cheez-Its, which is my nightmare. Oh, gosh. Sometimes it feels like I'm getting more height than other times there. I'm not sure. Not sure what's making the difference. I'm probably holding some button. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's about the timing. All right, one more, and then it's lasagna time. I think I'm going in the green pipe. Yevon has a setting similar to that. It's called toast bagel. Okay, nice. Kiwi's not down with the burnt Cheez-Its. Tend to forget you're cooking things and walk away for too long. Yeah, that's a big part of why I love the toaster oven. Oh, gosh. I love the toaster oven. And it uses less electricity. It's wins all around. Almost pulled back in time. Shout out to the people lurking as well. You know, I wonder... Oh, I need more height. I wonder... if I could push the stream up to like 7 p.m. I wonder if that would change viewership at all. Okay, we'll jump out there. Would many of you be around for a 7 p.m. stream if I tried that? Oh. Oh my gosh. My lasagna alarm's going off. What is going on there? What am I doing with the spring? Kicking the shell to the right? What does the spring do? You'd always ask your nana when you little had manicotti for holidays, make sure mine was burnt. Okay, the best. You don't know why. That's fair. 7 p.m. is 4 p.m. for you, so there's a lot to do in the afternoon. Okay, fair enough. Big shout out Super Trucker J. Thanks for the resub. Susie be around. Always around. Fair enough, Andy. Could you poll times on the support page? Yeah. I just never trust. When early on, first couple years of streaming, I was all over that page. But more and more, it seemed like it only ever got out to 3 or 4 people. Not literally 3 or 4, but of there was 200 in there for a long time. And the vast majority of the time, I would only get interaction from a handful. So it made me think, okay, well, people aren't even seeing this thing. Kick shell on the right and then land on the spring. I was meaning start the stream at 7. Never get notified when you post there. Yeah. That was back when I'd let you give the level codes ahead of time in the supporter group. I actually loved that. No, there's not going to be enough time. Unless maybe there's a way to get more height. I kick it right. Or maybe, you know what? The one thing I haven't tried kicking the shell left. I think that's a long shot. Oh, but it's correct. I guess not so long after all. Ultimately, the best way to get this information is just to try it. No, okay, so that's it. You gotta hit it to the left. Maybe then more people will watch. Totally. The 9 p.m. was the real sweet spot for me. Because even back in the day when I would get 200 viewers at 9 p.m., if I streamed at 5 p.m., I'd get like 30. Oops. Even when I was still had that push at 9 p.m., it didn't exist at other times. So, makes me wonder. Remember the noon o'clock, then one switch to kick? Yes, I know. I loved all those little experiments. Almost. I loved all. And DJ Apollo coming through with 1,000 bits. Thanks so much for the support, DJ Apollo. You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support.
So close. I think we're gonna have it next attempt. But I'd really like to get back to 2-hour streams. I just... Oh, there we go. Told you. That was cool. After the third bounce, you've got to go right. There it is. One, two, three. It's not quite what I thought. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, Steady Duck. There we go. We're on the hype train.
You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Coffee. Remember coffee's up, Susie?
Thanks for the support.
Oh, we had the nice little Ring Fit streams. There it is, Roy. We're going to get it right here. What's up, Cassie? I could never imagine myself defeating a level like this. I bet you could do it. You could do it, Cassie. You just got to play this game every day for a couple of years. You could do anything. No, this is an interesting game because it has such a big skill gap where there are people that have played this game half as long as me that can do things I will never be able to do in this game. It's just the nature of having a skill gap this high. There it is. Bruh. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool level. Sauce Pow's one of the best. Take a screenshot. Try this one out, chat. Now you've got the clear video. Switch Sports Resort. Remember that? That was so, so fun. Great job, Sauce Pow. A genuine wow for me. Love watching incredible things people can do. You ain't kidding, Cassie. You ain't kidding. Thanks, Roy Mustang _ the 23rd on Twitch. Thanks, Marion M. Thanks, Jess. And Susie. All right, it's lasagna time for me. Thanks for the follow, Cassie. And thank you to the lurkers as well. Appreciate you lurking, hanging around. Just hanging around. Okay. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you tomorrow. We'll do it all again. I don't know what time it's going to be. I think I'll probably be sticking to this schedule for a while. The virtual volleyball was so cool. I forgot about that, Em. Appreciate you, Cass. Thanks, Spacer and Clumsy. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Or maybe I won't. I'll figure something out. So, thanks, chat, for everything. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Thank you so much to anyone who hit with any star shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. We had bits coming through. Had super chat coming through. We had all types of support. So thanks, chat. That's very kind of you. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you get someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's completely destroyed. What's the point with all this pain and suffering? Life will never be the same without that person, place, or thing that I lost, that I miss so much, all that. Very valid to feel that way, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions, because the truth is, there is some amazing stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you exactly what. I can't tell you exactly when, but I can tell you it's coming. And especially when you're really depressed, really anxious, it feels like it's never coming. And what's worse, it feels like even if something great did happen, it wouldn't make any difference because everything's too far gone. It's all downhill from here. Nothing matters. It's a big disaster. That's the feeling, and it's not entirely accurate. You're seeing all of life through that filter of the depression or the anxiety, and you're not seeing things clearly. So it's hugely empowering if you're able to recognize, hey, wait a minute. I'm super depressed right now. I can't trust my thoughts and conclusions. I'm not going to beat myself up for it, but I'm also not going to just dive in head first, spiral all the way down, because that's what happens. You start giving in there, and then you're just going to come up with 8 million reasons to be miserable, and it's just not going to stop. And then you're going to start making yourself feel guilty for feeling miserable because so many other people have it worse, and then that becomes another reason to hate yourself and hate life and all that. So, very easy trap to fall into. I'm sure from the outside, especially if you've never struggled that way, that might sound silly or ridiculous. Or like, how could it get that far gone? Wouldn't it become obvious that you're really depressed? And the answer is no. It's like and I think the best comparison that everybody can relate to is being enraged, being super angry, and not being consciously aware of it in the moment. To see it on the outside is when you see somebody like screaming, "I'm not upset." It's like, bro, you're definitely upset. You are yelling. You're red in the face. You got a vein popping out of your forehead, and you're yelling. You're not upset. You know what I mean? It's ironic that high level of emotion blurs the ability to recognize where you're at. So, especially destructive with depression because you can really convince yourself things are never getting better. And the truth is they are going to get better in some way, shape, or form. Not to say I know your situation or I'm trying to belittle it or oversimplify, but depression oversimplifies the other way. It rounds down. Anything that's even kind of good gets rounded down. And that's the ultimate oversimplification because it's so destructive. So, sorry to ramble there. Just trying to encourage you. If any of that resonates with you, make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. And I hope to catch up with you all tomorrow sometime. I appreciate you. Hang in there. Easier said than done. But I believe in you. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.